You're drowning in commitments. Your calendar is packed, your inbox is overflowing, and your energy is running on fumes. But what if I told you that the key to success, true success, isn't doing more, it's doing less? The most successful people aren't the ones who say yes to everything. They're the ones who have mastered the art of saying no. And today, I'm gonna show you how to reclaim your time, set boundaries without guilt, and finally, take back control of your life. Why is saying no a superpower? Most people think saying no is a negative thing, that it makes you seem rude, unhelpful, or even weak. But here's the truth. Saying no is one of the most powerful things you can do. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to something that actually matters. Think about it. How many times have you agreed to something out of obligation, only to regret it later? How many hours have you lost doing things you didn't really want to do just to avoid disappointing someone? Now imagine if you had used that time to focus on what truly mattered, to work on your goals, to invest in your health, to spend time with people who uplift you. Your time is your most valuable resource, and every unnecessary yes is a withdrawal from your future success. What is the hidden cost of overcommitting? Let's get real. Overcommitment isn't just about being busy, it's about burnout. When you say yes too often, you stretch yourself too thin. You start dropping the ball, missing deadlines, and delivering half-hearted results. And worst of all, you begin to resent the very things you agreed to. The truth is, most people who struggle with saying no are operating from fear. Fear of disappointing others, fear of missing opportunities, fear of being seen as selfish. But let me ask you something. If you burn yourself out trying to please everyone else, who's gonna be there to take care of you? If your energy is drained, your work suffers. If your time is scattered, your goals get buried. If your boundaries are weak, your self-worth takes a hit. You're not just saying yes to people, you're saying yes to exhaustion, to stress, to mediocrity, and that's a cost you can't afford to pay. So, how do you actually say no without feeling guilty, without burning bridges, and without second-guessing yourself? Here's the framework. 1. Pause before responding. The worst thing you can do is agree to something on the spot. Instead, train yourself to pause. Say, let me check my schedule and get back to you. This gives you time to think, rather than reacting out of habit. 2. Be direct, but respectful. You don't owe people an essay on why you're saying no. Keep it simple. I appreciate the invite, but I can't commit to that right now. I'd love to help, but my schedule won't allow it. 3. Offer an alternative, but only if you want to. If you still want to be helpful, but on your terms, try this. I can't join the full project, but I can review your work for 10 minutes. I can't meet in person, but I can send some helpful resources your way. This keeps you from feeling like you're abandoning people while still protecting your time. 4. Stand your ground. Some people won't take no for an answer. They'll push, guilt trip, or try to wear you down. This is where you repeat your boundary with no room for negotiation. I understand, but I still can't commit. I've made it a rule to only take on one extra project at a time. You don't owe anyone an explanation beyond that. Why will saying no make you more respected? Here's the ironic part. The more you say no to what drains you, the more people respect your time. High-value individuals don't say yes to everything. They say yes strategically. They protect their energy so they can show up 100% where it truly matters. Think about the people you admire. Are they constantly overbooked, running around saying yes to everything? No. They have priorities, they have discipline, they operate with intention. When you start setting boundaries, something magical happens. You gain confidence, you gain clarity, you gain control over your life, and suddenly you're no longer at the mercy of everyone else's demands. You become the kind of person who decides where your time goes, who gets access to you, and what deserves your energy. That's real power. Here's what I want you to do. Right now, think of one thing you've been saying yes to that you know you need to cut out. Maybe it's a draining obligation. Maybe it's a toxic friendship. Maybe it's a time-sucking habit. Now commit to saying no to it today. And if you're serious about reclaiming your time, drop a comment below and tell me, what's one commitment you'll cut out to make room for success? This isn't just about saying no. It's about saying yes to the life you actually want. Make the decision today. Protect your time, set your boundaries, and watch how fast your life changes.